not doing a morning workout today, so I'm getting all my supplements in and some breakfast, some coffee, etc. Now, this is a drink that I've concocted of turmeric juice and pure ginger juice. It tastes like a cold chicken tikka masala. It's not pleasant. Got some cod liver oils, vitamin C, vitamin D, probiotic, vitamin B complex. So down the hatch. Let's go. This is basically my spot that I sit in every morning because the tiniest bit of sunlight just comes through here at about 7 a.m. So it's a good place to just sit, have a coffee, have my breakfast and get the day planned. I've recently been trying this thing called morning pages. Whether I'm doing it right, I'm not sure, but you know when we get into like thought loops and we just end up thinking about the same thing all day, this does actually prevent this quite a lot because you just dump it on the page and everything that's going on in your head is out there. The next thing that you do is you provide an intent for the day. So that could be, it could literally just be to relax, or it could be to be in build mode, it could be to have balance. It's just whatever you feel like the intent that you want to bring into the day. Then you've got your priorities, which is like next down from that. That priorities is like, okay, what are the key tasks I need to do in order to achieve my intent, or to achieve my goals? And then you get onto your goals. So you write your short-term goals, and then you finish it off with gratitude. So I found it's a really good way to start the day. It only takes 5 minutes. Sit with a coffee. Don't go on your phone for the first half an hour of the day. And it just seems to set things up right because you realign with your mission, your purpose, what you're looking to do, what you're looking to achieve. And it gets that fire started every morning. Yeah, I really enjoy it. So it's still early morning here and I've got a new client that's coming on board. He's a men's relationship coach and he helps men specifically fix their marriages, fix their relationships, or position themselves in a better way to obtain a successful relationship. He has a huge following online across all platforms, well above 1 million, but he's got no offer. So he's currently not actually coaching people online, still just doing the physical coaching element. You'd be really surprised how many people out there have this huge online following, but they don't have an offer, they don't have a sales team, they don't have a process. So that's what I most of the time help people with these days. And then I am going to be closing on his offer to begin with. And then I sort of set quite a high standard, and then I bring my team in to take over the sales calls from there. That's how we usually structure things between myself and my business partner. So we're always actively closing, but we only usually stay on the account for a certain amount of time before it gets passed over to the rest of our team. I've also got a load of social media planning to do today, which I'm going to get onto. I've been watching loads of informative videos over the weekend because I'm still pretty new to all this stuff, as you might be able to tell. And then I've got loads of meetings in the afternoon. I usually train in the morning, but this morning I really wanted to get on with this, and I'm also moving jiu-jitsu gyms. Finally, I've been at the same place in Bali here for coming up to 2 years, I think, and I feel like a change. So the place that I'm going to after here is the jiu-jitsu sessions are encroaching on 2 hours per session. So usually I do weights in the morning, but with it being my first class back in about a week, I'm going to reserve a bit of energy because I've not had a rest day in a while. So get on with some work in the morning, probably a 10-hour shift sat at this chair as normal, and then a bit of training to wrap up the evening. And I don't really know how I'm going to even do these I'm not even sure how I'm going to put together these like daily vlogs, because my day looks the same pretty much every single day. Gym, train, gym, work all day, eat healthy food, get a bit of sun, train again at night, sleep early, read my book. Standard routine every single fucking day. So it might just be a case of changing in mindset, changing in tasks, changing in training styles that we can document along the journey, and document this sales agency to 100 million. Let's get after it. Surprise, surprise, another fucking entrepreneur telling you to write a list. But that's what I've found the best way for me to like organize tasks for the day is to write. I use Notion. I've only recently stopped using Apple Notes because I was leaving things on Apple Notes for like multiple days, but Notion is pretty good because you can set yourself deadlines, you can mark things as completed or in progress, so you know where things are up to, and it's also very obvious when you're leaving something undone for ages because you can see that it's moving further and further up the list. Yeah, my suggestion was that it's basically of the understanding that he's going to be running ads from day one. I was wondering, why don't we just push really heavy on organic content for the next like 7 days? Because I'm just thinking of like getting some sales on the board from day one. Ultimately, with John's reach, if he starts posting 3 stories a day, 2 posts every day, and like pushing the hell out of this new opportunity, surely we're going to be able to grab loads of sales from day one. The time is 8 p.m. I started work at 7 p.m. today, and I've just got back from jiu-jitsu, did like a 2-hour session. For a homemade soup by the Duchess and some cheese toasties and fresh sourdough. Like, a lot of people might think this is a long day, but when I was closing, I was only working maybe 5 hours a day and had lots of free time for many years. And it gave me the freedom to train when I want, eat when I want, live wherever I want. I still have that freedom right now, but I'm choosing to work more because I have higher goals. And it's as simple as that. I'm choosing to work more. I haven't got another man telling me when I can eat or when I have to get up or when I have to be in the office. I choose all those things, and I think that's really important, that like autonomy and being a sovereign individual, someone who actually makes their own choices and isn't answering to some fucking dude in an office. That's a big thing for me. I think this industry of high ticket sales, you have a choice. You can live a life of amazing balance and loads of free time, work 5 hours a day, earn $500 to $1,000 a day, easy peasy. Like, people could do that in 2 or 3 months if they wanted to, so comfortably. Or you could do 10 hours a day and earn 2-3K a day. Or you could do what I'm doing now, which is helping other people doing it, running sales agencies, training reps, and that's on an even higher scale. So this industry, there's sort of no ceiling to where you can go. Like a lot of 9-to-5s, you're trapped in them. Am I ever going to eat this? Oh my God. Just cheese toast is banging. For me, any career you choose, you should get back what you put in. And that's what a lot of 9-to-5s don't give people. You capped at a certain wage, whether that's even 100K a year. You should be able to continue progressing. Especially if someone's taking away most of your freedoms to choose when you get up in the morning, challenging you when you have days off, only allowed a certain amount of holidays a year, you have to be in one place. The ROI for me just isn't worth it. Investing in your skills, working that little bit harder to learn something new for a life of time, location, and financial freedom, for me, it's worth it every day. Anyway, I'm going to enjoy my dinner. Roll on tomorrow. Ciao.